loves. Today we're reading Chapter 5 of Hellbound, Fame to Flames. Chapter 5. I opened my eyes to hear the sound of distant traffic, a low hum like the city was exhaling. I didn't die, but where the hell am I? The sky overhead was overcast, a flat, shallow gray like the color of dirty dishwater. I'm on a bench, my spine aching from the way I must have been slumped over. My dress is wrinkled, my heels are off. My lipstick smeared across the back of my hand, and my hair feels like it's been used as a bird's nest. I sit up, slow. Everything is quiet. Not a peaceful quiet, more like the eerie silence you get right before something bad happens. The street looks almost normal, like a residential part of the city I never bothered to learn. Cracked sidewalks, peeling paint on every door frame. A corner market with flickering neon light that says open, even though it looks dead inside. This isn't my neighborhood. This isn't anywhere I've been. I don't recognize anything here. It's like LA, but different. My hands reach for my phone. Dead, of course. I check my purse. No wallet, no keys, no ID. I take a deep breath. What the fuck is happening? Did someone bring me here? Did I get kidnapped, black out, end up passed up in what, East Nowhere? Is this some back alley of Echo Park, or a dream inside a dream, or maybe even some form of acid trip? I stand up, feeling the ground shift beneath me like I've been walking on water for days. There's a pain behind my eyes, dull but constant, like my body's trying to tell me something I don't want to hear. I start walking. There's no Uber, no phone, no one stops to look at me. The people here, they don't feel quite real. Everyone seems tired, not just tired like you stayed up too late binging reality TV, like they've been tired their whole lives. Their eyes are blank, their faces washed out. No one recognizes me. No one takes pictures. No one begs for my attention. Nobody stares. Which, that should feel like a relief, but it doesn't somehow. I pass a bus stop with a warped map that doesn't list any cities I've heard of. District 4, Regulation Zone, is marked in big red letters. In other neighborhoods have names like Processing Heights and The Hollow. It all sounds fake, like something weird from an art film, or one of those partially developed indie sci-fi scripts people used to try and pitch me. Each one sounded like they were written by some 15-year-old in the corner of a theater classroom. I find a man smoking a cigarette near a vending machine. "Excuse me," I ask, brushing my hair behind my ear. "Where am I?" He glances at me like I just asked him what 2 + 2 is. "What do you mean?" "I mean, what city is this?" He shrugs. "Depends." "Depends?" He shrugs again. "Where'd you come from?" "Los Angeles." He lets out a short breath. "Yeah, you're a long way from here." I wait for him to elaborate. He doesn't. "Okay," I say slowly. "So, how do I get back?" He gestures vaguely towards the tram station. "Try Sector Gate, might get you somewhere." I follow his directions, walking through a town that feels more like a dream, rendered in grayscale. Everything's off. There's people handing out flyers, but they're blank. A woman is arguing with a traffic light that won't turn green, even though there's no traffic. No one looks me in the eye. No one recognizes me. I pass a storefront called The Life You Wanted. Inside, there are shelves of empty bottles and mirrors that don't reflect anything. I try not to panic, but it's creeping in. The sweat at the base of my neck, the shallow breath, the nausea rising at my throat. Something is wrong. Everything is wrong. At a coffee shop, I ask the barista, "Do you know where I am?" She stirs her drink lazily and says, "Same place everyone ends up eventually." What the hell does that mean? She looks me up and down. "You'll figure it out." I walk away, confused and absolutely pissed. I find an alley, crouch behind a dumpster, and try to calm my breathing. My mind keeps looping. What did I do? Where did I go? Where's Morgan? But I can't find the answers. My memories feel stitched together, blurry. Did I leave a party? Was I drinking? Was I even alive? The thought creeps in so quietly I almost don't hear it. Was I dead or just having a bad trip? I laugh, then choke on the laugh. Then I cry. It's not graceful. It's ugly and raw and sounds like it's coming from somewhere else. I try to remember the last thing I felt before waking up here. A bottle, a match, a fire. Morgan. Morgan, smiling on the couch beside him. The sting behind my eyes sharpens. None of this makes sense, and yet, every time I try to argue with it, I can't find a way out. No maps, no GPS, no answers. I don't know where I am. I don't know what this place is. But I know one thing for sure, it's not home. And I'm starting to wonder if I'll ever find a way back. English, oh my god. The sky starts to dim, like the whole world's dying. Shadows stretch long across the sidewalks. The streetlights flicker, not in the romantic indie film kind of way, but like they're struggling to hold on. The air is thick, humid, and the whole place is just some guy with a smoking habit. I wrap my arms around myself, trying not to shiver. It's not cold, but the fear of being lost again was enough to make me not even notice. I don't know where I'm going. Every corner looks like the last. Same cracked pavement, same crooked signage, same exhausted faces. It's like someone made a copy of a city, then ran it through AI at least 500 more times until all the edges blurred and everything is distorted. I stop at a street corner, under a dying lamppost, wondering what the fuck to do, what the fuck to think. No one's texting, no one's calling. It's like I never even existed. Then a voice behind me says, "How much?" I turn, fast. He's old, greasy. The kind of man who looks like he's always breathing through his mouth. His smile is crooked, his breath reeks of stale beer and desperation. He's exactly what I pictured Morgan's sneaky lake man to be like, which only made me angry when I saw it wasn't the case. "Excuse me?" I spit. He holds up a folded bill, maybe a 20. Didn't mean to offend, just figured, standing out here like that. I step back. "I will break your fucking nose." He blinks, then chuckles. "Feisty. I like that, baby." He takes a few steps closer, grabbing my arm and pulling me out of the light. His grip was firm but not aggressive. He pins me to the brick wall by my shoulders, leans in closer, shoving his face into my neck, his voice low and steady. $200 for the night, my sexy mamacita." His hand slides from my arm to my hips to my thighs. "Fuck the shit. I'm a hot shot, not a rental." "Try it. I dare you," I snap. I'm not a street whore and won't let this crusty dickhead treat me like one. "I'll stab you in the dick and watch all your possible children pour out, a sad white mess. Then as you're screaming in pain and regret, I'll choke you with the strap of my Prada purse until you stop fighting." "Should've known, psycho bitch," the greasy-ass man says, smiling. "Never mind then." He stumbles away, and I'm left standing there, burning with shame and rage, and something else I can't name. It sits heavy in my chest like wet cement. I lean against the streetlight, trying to catch my breath. "Classy neighborhood, huh?" comes a voice. "Another man. Great." This one's tall, not greasy, not leering, just there. Calm. He's dressed too nicely for this part of town. Black slacks, charcoal button-down, sleeves rolled up, his hair slicked back, but not in a try-hard way. Sharp jawline, eyes like polished coal. I straighten up. "What do you want?" "Nothing, just watching the show." There is no show. "Could have fooled me," he says, eyes flickering towards where the creepy guy stumbled off. "You've got a flair for dramatic. What gave you away? The heels or the slow, lonely sidewalk corner pose?" I glare. "Go fuck yourself." He laughs. "There it is." "There what is?" "That lovely LA hostility. You're not from here." I look away. "Don't worry," he says. "Not a crime. Yet, just interesting. You look confused." "I'm not confused," I lie. "Of course you are. Everyone is the first day." He steps closer, but not threatening. More like a cat getting curious. "So, what's your story? You wake up here, no clue how you got here?" "Something like that. No phone, no friends, no name that matters anymore." I look at him sharply. "You know who I am?" He raises a brow. "Should I?" "I'm Embren Lockhart." He shrugs. "Never heard of you." "I've been in a dozen movies. I've walked every red carpet. Vogue, Elle, Vanity fucking Fair." He chuckles again. "Sweetheart, you could be the Pope and it wouldn't mean jack shit here." I wanted to slap him, or cry. Maybe both. I clench my fists. What is this place? He gives me a long, thoughtful look. Then, with a small, almost sympathetic smile, he says, "You really don't know?" "No, I don't, and no one's been helpful. Everyone acts like I'm supposed to just, figure it out?" He steps closer, hands in his pockets. "Tell me something, Embren. What's the last thing you remember?" My mouth goes dry. I see the match. I see Morgan's house. I see flames dancing in her curtains. I see the bottle, the pills, my shaking hand, my own blood in the sink. I look at him. He nods slowly. There it is. "What are you trying to say?" "I'm not trying to say anything." He leans in just enough for me to smell something like cinnamon and smoke. "I'm telling you the truth. Which is, you're dead." I laugh. A dry, humorless laugh. "You're insane." "No, just honest." He gives me a little half smile. "And you're in hell." My stomach drops. No, that's not. This is a city. This isn't hell. It's too normal. There's no lava, no demons, no pitchforks. He raises a brow. "Did you really think it would just be fire and brimstone? Come on, we evolved." I shake my head, backing away. This is some kind of damn prank. "Sure," he says with a shrug. A prank with no cameras, no producers, just you and whatever's left of your soul. Fuck you. He sighs. Then he steps closer, just enough to look me dead in the eyes. I'm Lucifer, kid. This is real. The name hits me like a slap. He says it so plainly, so casually, like he just told me he's a dentist. You're not. I am. You're not. You think I want to be? He snorts. Trust me, I had other career paths. I stare at him, stunned, frozen. He grins, something sharp behind his teeth. Ah, you were an actor. In L.A.? Well, sweetie. He leans in and whispers, welcome to the real hell. And that was chapter 5. Chapter 6 coming soon. Like and subscribe if you like this shit. Yeah, that's it. Remember to eat food, drink water, take care of yourself, and love yourself. Mwah.